8:06 right now on your Thursday morning, and we have with us U.S. Army Garrison Japan Commander Colonel Phil Gage. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, good morning, Erica. How are you doing?
Doing well, thanks. It's good to hear from you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll tell you what, we've been, the weather's great outside. We've been having a good time here at Zama. I mean, last night the Harlem Globetrotters were here, and they were over at Yano Gym, and let me tell you, we had a great time. Those guys are hilarious. I mean, it was a great game, and of course the Harlem Globetrotters always win.
Oh my gosh, definitely. That sounds amazing. That's super awesome that you got a chance to go out and see that.
Yeah. Well, I guess I called in today. Let me tell you a few things about November. We're at that point of year where things are kind of calming down. People are starting to get into the holiday spirit and that sort of thing. But the month of November is special, and there's a couple of reasons why. I mean, first of all, we get to enjoy two holidays, which is cool, which you have Veterans Day and you have Thanksgiving, of course. A lot of great food, family and friends, but it's a time to really remind ourselves of why we're thankful. And so one of those reasons, we're just thinking about this today, is, our nation owes a whole lot to our veterans and members of our armed forces and their families. And that's why every year on November 11th, we celebrate and pay our respects to countless veterans who remind us that freedom isn't free. And also, we appreciate our military families this month. So it's a great time to honor, not only the commitment of our veterans, but also the sacrifices and commitment of the families of our service members. So, I just want to say right now to our service members, our veterans, our families, we say thank you for all you do, all you are doing, all you have done, and will continue to do for our nation and around the world. And, and we'd be remiss if we didn't mention, to thank our Japanese friends as well, who just work with us all the time and help strengthen, our great alliance between the United States and Japan. And thank them as well. So there you have it, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, what a great month.
Exactly, and we still have a while to wait until Thanksgiving, but Veterans Day is coming up this weekend.
Well, absolutely, and of course, the Veterans Holiday Weekend's a fun time for everybody. But, as you know, it can also be a dangerous time, so we just like to remind everybody, if you're out enjoying, the great country of Japan, no matter where you are, on the Kanto Plain or elsewhere, if you're driving along, just make sure you buckle up, stay alert, obey the speed limits, don't text and drive, and certainly don't drink and drive. And then when you're on the roads, just make sure you keep an eye out for stopped vehicles, drive defensively. And if there's any inclement weather, just check USAG Japan's Facebook page. We'll post it up there and keep you informed as you enjoy your weekend. But anyway, just remember, all Americans are ambassadors here in Japan, and just have a great time and enjoy the long weekend.
Exactly. So that long weekend, just like you said, make sure you're staying safe, and that's going to give you more time, of course, to enjoy the rest of what's going on with November. It's National American Indian Heritage Month.
That's right. I mean, we do these observances every month, and this one's particularly special because, we're once again just looking back to our American heritage, and, the American Indians are a great part of that. And so actually today we're holding our observance for American Indian Heritage Month here at 2 o'clock or 1400 in our Community Recreation Center. And this year's observance will be hosted by the U.S. Army Aviation Battalion, Japan, and they'll run that for us, and they always put on a great event when we do these things. So come on out and help us celebrate the significant contributions of the first Americans, the contributions they've made to the establishment and the growth of the United States. And it's also important to note, that Native Americans have participated in every U.S. Military encounter from the Revolutionary War to today's conflicts in the Middle East and elsewhere, and they've actually served at a higher rate in proportion to the population than any other ethnic group. So they really made some significant contributions to our Army and to our country. So if you come out today and help us celebrate and observe and recognize, this great segment of our society.
Yes, exactly. Go on out and be part of that celebration. And then that kind of takes us through to Thanksgiving, the next big event that you mentioned going on in November.
Well, we've got lots of hot topics in November, so I'm gonna rattle through a lot of the events that we have going. But I just want to say up front, if you don't catch something I'm saying, all you have to do is you get on our Facebook page, or if you're out and around Camp Zama, pick up a copy of our Bugle. And the Bugle is our MWR publication that lists everything that there is to do during the month, and that's a very handy thing to have, especially for November. November's copy is out, and December's copy will come out later in the month, but that lists everything for you. But we have some really good deals for families from our MWR this November. One of those is, if you don't feel like cooking Thanksgiving dinner yourself, our SHA club, or Sagamihara House and Area Club, will accept reservations up until 17 November for a party package that can serve 4 adults, and it includes all the good stuff. Herb roasted turkey gravy, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, cream corn, mac and cheese, dinner rolls, stuffing, cranberry, apple pie. All you have to do is order it. You pick it up on the 23rd of November, and you can enjoy that, with 3 of your closest friends if you wanted to, and save yourself some cooking. So, I mean, that's one great thing we're doing over there. And I have some phone numbers here. If you would like to call and make a reservation, all you have to do is call DSN 267-6097 or commercial 042-869-6097. And if you miss those numbers, don't worry about it. Go to Facebook or pick up a copy of the Bugle. And there's also some other entertainment going on. On the 17th of November, we have live entertainment over at the SHA Club. It's actually the Blue Moon Club, and we have Enjoy Rock, Jazz, Fusion Guitar from Jeff Beck Meeting Band. It's an adult-only event, but just come on out on the 17th and enjoy that. And then on the 24th, Thanksgiving itself, we have a buffet at the Camp Zama Community Club. It runs from 10:30 in the morning to 2:30 in the afternoon, and you can call the club for more details if you want to know about that. And then the next day, on the 25th of November, there's a Saturday night throwback party at the Sagamihara House and Area Club, Blue Moon. It's an adult-only party from 7 to 01. You can come out and do that. And then just looking forward in December, we're going to have quite a few events in December. On the 8th of December, we're going to do our Christmas Around the World. It's always a big event, so 8 December, 6 to 9 p.m. Annual event has music, dance demonstrations, Santa Claus costumes, seasonal crafts, lights, decorations, and much more. Looking into December, you can see that, but as I said, just pick up a copy of the Bugle, and you can have all this information and get more information as you need it.
Oh my gosh, yes. And speaking of information, if you're just now tuning in and you missed some of the big stuff, Camp Zama's National American Indian Heritage Month observance, that's happening today, 2 p.m. in the Community Recreation Center. And then MWR, they do have that live entertainment, of course, with the Jeff Beck Meeting Band. That is Friday, November 17th. Mark that on your calendar. That starts at 8:30 over in the Blue Moon. And then, of course, Christmas Around the World. So excited. That is kicking off December.
Yeah, and that's it. It's just a lot of good things going on, and we'll have more as we go into Christmas. And, as always, Erica, it's a great time talking to you. It's always a pleasure. Before I go, I just want to wish everyone, a safe, enjoyable Veterans Day, holiday weekend. Just give a shout-out to all our veterans, family members, American Indian heritage, all these things going on this month. It's been really great. And for information, all you have to do is, as we always say, just follow us on Facebook. It's www.facebook.com/USAGJ. We'll give you all the information there.
Thank you so very much, U.S. Army Garrison Japan Commander Colonel Phil Gage, for calling in this Thursday. Is there anything else that you'd like to add as we end out this week?
Well, I tell you what, how about a song?
Ooh.
So I was thinking, I was kind of feeling nostalgic, thinking about to my younger days, and for some reason Van Halen came to mind, and I would like to hear Van Halen Jump, if you have it.
There we go. We've got that coming up next for you. If you missed any part of this interview, don't worry, that will be on our Facebook page later today. That is AFN Tokyo. Stay tuned. Your weather forecast is up next, and your news here in Eagle 810, serving America's best.